Alrighty. So, things I like. Side fonts. They're gorgeous. I am particular about my fonts. A lot of more modern keyboards have relatively horrible fonts. Let's take something for example, like a, what is this? This is a Cooler Master Storm keyboard, which obviously has been beat to death. But if we look at the fonts on this, they are just not very nice. They are squared off. I don't even know how to describe this. Just ugly. I've been doing computers for years and years, and in the early days of computers, fonts were a relatively large deal. I don't know, I'm not going to say I have an eye for it, but these really offend me. So, anyway, we don't like these. Let's just get that out of the way. These guys are gorgeous. I like the accents. The white on like lighter blue on dark blue is just fantastic. What else do we got? Obviously there's like a white plate under the keys. I suppose that might show dirt if you get it, which I will. But oh, look at that! I didn't even notice that. We got some little lights up on the top edge there, if you can see that. Caps lock, number lock, which is somewhere in there. Well, it's got 3 lights anyways. Anyway, not important. Let's look at the bottom of it real quick. I had a couple people ask me about the feet on this. They said they were foot people. Foot fetishists. Ha ha ha. Yes, you got some little adjustable feeties. Looks like 2 sets. You got the smallers for less of a rise on the back, and the largers for more rise. What else we got? I bonk my camera. You can set those all the way down. You got your little rubber pads so you can have it flat. It's not going to slide around. Pretty nice. I should say the weight of this thing is pretty formidable. It is certainly heavier than your average piece of crap membrane keyboard. It is not as heavy as, say, an all-metal build. I do believe the outside here is, yeah, this is a plastic shell. I think it's got to have a metal plate under the keys because of the way it sounds and the stiffness of it. So let's just do a little typing. Let's see here. Now, I am a touch typist, but I learned in a really bad way, so yeah, don't yell at me. Let's see. I got to come up with something to actually type. How about this is my new awesome keyboard. Yeah, I make a lot of mistakes, especially if I'm off to the side and not really focusing. Let's kind of listen to the sound a little. So we got just do some randoms. Cool. All right. USB-C port right up here on top. And I did test that. Works with a phone. You can just plug it right in with a C to C cable. And also Macs, of course. So that's handy. So let's listen to just a quick little typing comparison. I'll pop out a couple keyboards here and we'll listen. Let's go old school, real old school. In fact, let's go to 1989 for an original Model M. Yeah, this thing is as heavy as it looks. It's probably twice as heavy as the Akko Ocean Star. However, it's an original. It in fact does have the, I don't know what you want to call this, removable keyboard cable. But that does go to a normal PS2 type keyboard plug, so I can actually use it with an adapter. But in any case, let's see. So yeah, you got to be more forceful with typing on this guy. I've been using these for years, and I mean, this is kind of like my gold standard. I learned to touch type on an IBM Selectric typewriter, so this thing feels like home to me. Having said that, though, I honestly can type better on our Akko here, Ocean Star. It's just smoother. It's like typing on a sports car versus Jesus. I don't know, like a Cadillac. All right, let's try a couple more keyboards for the sound. So what we have here is I'm going to call this a junker, although it's not as bad as it could be. But this is a Rosewell. Let's see, what do we got? RK 9100 XB, and this has got Cherry Blues, my wife's favorite. Much higher pinging sound, you know, obviously Cherry Blues. I don't like the fonts on this that much. They're not horrible, but overall it's been regulated to a closet because it's just aesthetically not very pleasing. Cherry Blues are Cherry Blues though, so you can't really complain about that. Just for a little bit of comparison, a lot of people don't or haven't used these. IBM sold all of their equipment to Unicomp at some point, and Unicomp is actually using the same tooling and equipment to make these IBM Model M clone, so to speak. In case you care, the plastics on this guy are more crickety, rickety. It does flex compared to the original Model M. Type a little bit. Definitely got a little bit of a different clunk to it than the original M, and certainly this is more refined. I mean, geez. However, you know, on those days when you just want to bang something out angrily on your keyboard, that'll do a good job. This is my current favorite that I've been using for a while. It's an, let's see if I can get it right, IKBC C104. Relatively inexpensive, it's about 84 bucks. Cherry Browns, same as the Akko. My favorite typing keyboard. Let's just give it a little try. So these are both Cherry Browns. As you can tell, this has got a much more ping and like resonance, metal resonance sound to it. I gotta say, I mean, I never really noticed it that much before, mostly because I didn't have a keyboard that was so like tight and solid sounding. But yeah, the Akko is a definite step up in overall just sound and feel from the IKBC. I still like this. Like I said, you know, it's an affordable keyboard. Oh, let's go by price here. So if we check EPO Maker's website here, which is where I bought this keyboard, the 84 key MX Brown is $109 currently. I'm not going to call that expensive. I think that's pretty affordable for the quality. So, you know, it is what it is. And let's see. Let's go with an old beat to death Cherry Red, just so you can hear that. Again, Cooler Master, nasty fonts, but get these feeties out. Let's hear this guy. So it's Cherry Red, so it's not Browns. Occurs to me I'm probably making this thing rock on here, so it's not ideal, but yeah. You know, just a good idea of what that might sound like. And overall, this is actually the best keyboard I've used so far in my few days on Earth. I enjoy the 84 key version. I'm kind of an old school dude, so I like my keys spread out big and wide and lots of space. But I gotta say, I mean, I'm not hating on this. The keys are, like the aerial keys here, which I use a lot. Enter, obviously, backspace, I make a lot of mistakes. I'm hitting them normally, not, having to go backwards and figure out where my fingers are. So that's a positive. Like I said, thing types like a sports car. It's just fast, slick, smooth, very satisfying. So overall, highly recommended. And I like the aesthetic. Cool. Have a good one.